Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. My name is Yemisi and today I'll show you how to make this very delicious vegetable pasta. You need only a few ingredients and you probably have it at home. So if you're interested, keep watching, click the like button and subscribe. Let's get cooking. The first thing you need to do is to put a pot of water on the fire so you can boil it to cook your spaghetti. Next, I'm just washing the vegetables I'll use for this recipe. This is ugu, you probably have it at home. It works deliciously with this recipe, so you can try it. I always used to make this recipe a long time ago. It was my go-to, especially when I was pregnant, you guys. But now I still love it. I've gone back to it because you only need a few ingredients and it is so delicious. Next, I'm just going to prep the tomatoes and pepper. So I'll cut some fresh tomatoes, I'll cut up some fresh pepper, I'll also cut up some onion. This works out well for me because sometimes there's no electricity and you can't use the blender. So this will work for you if that's the problem you have. If you don't have like fresh tomatoes, but you already have tomatoes that you've boiled, blended, stored in the freezer or in the fridge, you can defrost it and that can still work for this recipe. It doesn't have to be fresh tomatoes, but the thing is the taste would differ. If you even have tinned tomatoes, it can work for this recipe, but it will not be the exact taste that I have. So if you don't use the exact kind of ingredients that I use, you will not get the same taste, but it will still be delicious, okay? For this recipe, I'm using sweet onions. There are different types of onions, but this is the one I want to use for this recipe. When you caramelize this onion, it is so good because it is sweet. If you use red onion, it will give you a different flavor and taste. So you can try using different types of onions that you have, or you can explore. Now that I'm done cutting the tomatoes, pepper and onion, we will move on to the fish. So this is smoked mackerel fish, what we also call Titus fish. I'm going to debone it. Deboning is very important. You don't want to have bones while you're eating your spaghetti. This fish has many bones in different places. So you have this major bone and then you have bones in all that tiny places. And because I'm very aware that my kids will be eating from it, I take extra care to make sure I debone my fish. I just want to know if anybody is like me. You see the middle of the fish where it has this like dark parts. I always take it out, and sometimes my friends will be like, "You see, why do you do that?" I do not like the taste one bit, and I just want to know that there are other people like me. So if you're like me and you take that part out, let me know. That's this bit here, this bit right here. I don't like it at all. So if you're like me, let me know in the comment section, or if you know someone like me. Now that the water is boiling, add some salt, Stir together and then add the pasta. In a pan, add some vegetable oil, not a lot, just a bit. Heat it up. Add onion. Stir well and allow it to cook till it is soft. When the onion is soft, add tomatoes. Don't just dump the whole bowl of tomato into the pan. I like to just add it gradually so that I can drain some of the tomato water because I don't want it in the food. Add your pepper also, stir everything together. We're going to season with just salt and any kind of seasoning that you like. Keep it simple. So I just use salt and like a bit of fishy flavor seasoning. It is recommended that you stir your pasta while it is cooking so that it does not clump together. Now that the pasta is cooked, mine took about 9 minutes. Cook according to the instructions on the package of the pasta you're using. This is spaghetti. And I'm just going to drain it and then just run cold water over it so that it stops the process of cooking. Now I'm going back to my sauce. I'll add my smoked mackerel, my Titus fish, and just stir everything together, allow it to cook. This recipe is so simple, it's unbelievable. While cooking, I decided to add a bit of thyme because I just feel like I like the flavor of thyme. You don't need it, it's not relevant, it's not important. I just like the flavor, so you can skip it. Once the sauce is ready, the oil will float to the top, the aroma will change. Taste it to know if we are happy with the way it tastes. And then we introduce the spaghetti. Always add the pasta in little bits, especially if you're not sure of the proportion of the pasta to the sauce. Mix it. When you stir it in, then you see everything is okay, you can add some more. Now I'm adding some ugu at the same time as adding the pasta, and that's because I want all of them to cook at the same time. It's not going to cook much after this, just about a minute or two. This is one of my beloved recipes and I don't know why it took so long for me to share it with you guys. Right now I'm going to go through my personal recipe book and start bringing all my recipes, all my simple delicious recipes. You will enjoy this dish if you eat it immediately. Don't go and put it in the freezer or cook it in the morning so that you can eat it at night. Make it fresh. You can prep ahead, but make it fresh. You'll enjoy it, trust me. I would like to know if you try this recipe. I'd like to see your feedback in the comment section. It encourages me, keeps me going. If you like this recipe, please click the like button, and if you're watching and you're not subscribed, you are doing yourself. If you want to see more recipes from me, click the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.